Hello, everyone out there. This is Stephanie Stevens for Stephanie's Tea Room. Oh, yes. How you guys doing? Now, as you know, the last few months, like the last 6 months, I have been going to see all of the movies. You've been asking me for my reviews on the movies that I have seen. You know, I've seen them all. Every Tuesday, I hit the Imagine Theater on Front and Church. It's $5 Tuesday, so you can't go wrong on a $5 day. So these are some of my reviews of what I actually thought of the movies, okay? And some of the acting, the actors, and the directors. So I am going to give you my reviews now. It's called Stephanie Stevens Movie Reviews. Oh, yes. Now, the first movie that I went to see was Solo. That was the Star Wars remake. Oh, that movie was awful. I gave it 2.5 stars because it was the same old, same old. Oh, come on, Steven Spielberg. You can do better than that, Steven. That movie was something same old, terrible. Ooh, that movie was terrible, Steven. I'm sorry. It was awful. But anyway, if you don't have anything to do on Tuesdays, you can go see this movie Solo. That's what I thought of it. It was Solo. Solo. Well, anyway, that was Solo. 2.5 stars. If you don't have anything else to do on a Tuesday, go see Solo, the Star Wars remake. That was horrible. But anyway, my number one, well, one of the number one movies that I saw earlier in the year was Black Panther. Not just because it was a black movie and it was a black superhero, but that probably had something to do with it because I saw him in that suit, and that tight suit was something else. But my girl was in there. That's really the only reason I went to see it. Miss Angela Bassett was up in there. That girl is something else. And Mr. What's that other man named? Him. I wish these dogs would be quiet in the middle of my photo shoot. Now, I gave Black Panther 4.5 stars because it was fabulous. I love the costumes, I love the cinematography, I loved it all. It was something else. That is Black Panther. I gave it 4.5 stars. Yes, I did. It was fabulous. That black superhero was something else. I couldn't stop thinking about him for weeks. You know I love black. I'm just kidding. Now, I went to see this movie a few weeks ago because they made such a big stink about it. I love you, Steven Spielberg, but the movies are the same. I went to see Jurassic World. Now, you know I love Jurassic Park. That was fabulous. But I must say, I went to see Jurassic World. I gave it 2.5 stars, Steven Spielberg. Oh, Steven, come on now. First of all, the dinosaurs didn't even look real like the first movie. What happened, Steven? What happened? Come on now. You can't be asking a black girl for her last $5. See, I could have bought some tracks for my hair. I could have bought some tracks with that $5, Steven. Come on now. You can't be ripping me off now. You know that was a $2.50 movie. What's wrong with you, Steven? You crazy. But anyway, the next movie that I thought was just an absolute disaster. Horrible. I don't even know how they made this movie. Sometimes I think to myself, how does Warner Brothers, Paramount, and all of Fox, all these people figure out how to make movies and which movies to make? I know you got all these books. Look in the library to get some good books. I went to see this movie called Annihilation. Oh, the movie was just what the name said. It needed to be annihilated because it was awful. It was a woman's movie. I loved it. You're giving the women a break, but women, you didn't live up to your name. It was awful. I gave Annihilation 1.5. I gave it 1 star. No, it says 1.5 stars. I gave it. Oh, it was awful. Oh, that movie was horrible. It was boring, awful, and the ending didn't make no sense. That ballerina. What was that? Oh Lord, that was just a bad movie. It should be called Oops. Oops, I did it again. That was awful. If that was you, Steven, that movie was awful. Annihilation, awful. Oh, Terrible. Just awful. Now we come to one of my favorite movie stars. Fabulous movie star. Gorgeous man, bald head, The Rock. I just think about The Rock sometimes. He made some fabulous movies, but they're all the same. Even Tooth Fairy. Oh, that was awful. But anyway, he did this movie called Rampage. Oh, Lord. That movie. Oh, Rock. That was awful. Oh, that was awful. But I gave it 2.5 stars because all your movies are same old, same old. You hear me, Rock? Oh, your movies are the same old, same old. Oh, Lord. Come on, Rock. I hope that Skyscraper is better than this Rampage because, honey, that was awful. And then I went to see 2 weeks ago Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Oh, yes, I saw it, and it was awful. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, yeah, they had my girl in there. Michelle Pfeiffer was in there. Michael Douglas was in there. And a whole lot of other people. I didn't understand that movie. That movie was real bad. That was a real bad movie, Michelle. You came out of hibernation for that? Girl, come on, Michelle. Your husband is Jerry Bruckheimer. You don't need to work. Stay home, girl. That movie was awful. And tell Michael Douglas, he was an old man in there. That was awful. That was a real bad movie, Michelle. Oh, Michelle, I blame it on you, Michelle Pfeiffer. That movie was terrible. I love you dearly, but that movie was awful. Stay home with Jerry. Jerry's probably wondering, oh, Lord. Speaking of another bad movie, I went to see College Night. College Night. Oh, that woman in College Night. Now, I gave her 2 stars just because that was a bad movie. Oh, that movie was bad. An old lady at College Night. Come on, an old, overweight lady at College Night with a bunch of young kids running, doing the stupidest, corniest jokes. I thought, what is this? Come on now. Amy Schumer would have did a little better. Or was that Amy Schumer? No, who was that? Some old white lady. Anyway, she was horrible. College Night, I give you 2 stars. That was a bad movie. Bad. Don't ever do that again. Ever. Now, coming up. Now, do you guys remember when they first had Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 13? Now, I love Ocean's 11, and I love my man Bernie Mac. Oh, he was fabulous, and George Clooney, you was cute. I had some of your vodka, too. I went to see that movie, and it was something else. I know how you is, George. Lights out, George. You know what time it is. Feel around. Be like Bill Cosby. Feel around. But anyway, I went to see the women's versions of Ocean's 11 and 13. Ocean's 8. Oh, that movie was terrible. That was awful. I gave that 2 stars. That movie was just, Sandra, come on now. Sandra Bullock, come on. Girl, I usually like you. But, Sandra, that was a real bad movie. And you could have left Rihanna at home. She was terrible. But you know what I did like? I liked when everybody dressed up and went to the Met Gala. That was the only thing that was good about the movie. But I could have saw that on TMZ. Okay? Don't ask me to pay for movies like that again. Ocean's 8. That movie should have been called Ocean 666. You know what that means. And tell Rihanna to stay home. And there is something I did like in Ocean's 8. That woman, Cate Blanchett. Oh, that woman know how to dress. Ooh, she could have taught y'all a thing or two. But that was the only thing that was good about the movie is the way everybody dressed, and I just love Cate Blanchett the way she dressed. But that movie was horrible. I gave it 2 stars. 2 stars. Don't ever do that again, Sandra. Ever. Now, there were some good movies that I got to see this year. Earlier in the year, I saw Avengers: Infinity War. Oh, that movie was fantastic. Now y'all know I was the first one in the movie cinema. I got my popcorns and my pop, and I ran up in there in my $5 chair. Honey, I had real good behaving white people sitting around me. It was a wonderful day. I think everybody was senior citizens, including my aunts. But anyways, it was called Avengers. I gave it 4.5 stars. Infinity War. That movie was fierce, and it was something else. But that ending was terrible. That was a bad ending, director. But the movie was good. I gave you 4.5 stars. Don't ever do that ending again like that, stealing people's money. Now, we have to have our comics. Everybody had been waiting for the fabulous. I heard so much about it from Samuel L. Jackson. Incredibles 2. Oh, that movie was something else. I gave it 3 stars. Only because they had a baby to save the movie. That baby saved the movie. Otherwise, I would have given it 1 star because that movie was awful. And I usually don't like comics, but that baby was fantastic in that movie. No, I loved it. That baby was something else. All babies should be like that. Incredibles 2, I gave it 3 stars. Oh, yes. Now, here we go. Last night, I went to Imagine Cinema, and this movie had been anticipated because so many great stars are in it. You have the fabulous Meryl Streep, Cher, and some of the most fabulous newcomers in the movie business. I went to see Mamma Mia. Oh, that movie was fabulous. Usually I get up and walk out of movies that are like musicals. Usually I don't like that kind of stuff. But Cher was fabulous. She looks good for 75. I couldn't believe it. She looks amazing. And I gave it 4 stars because it's worth seeing, honey. Get you some popcorn, grab you a piece of trade, and y'all run up and up in there because it was worth seeing. That's 4 stars for Mamma Mia. Thank you, Cher, and thank you to that other lady. What was that other woman name up in there? The lead, Christine something. I think her name was Christine. Well, girl, you were good. You can carry a movie. You gonna get a lot of work. You was very good. But anyway, I still love Cher. And Meryl, of course, I love you. The whole 2 minutes you were in the movie, I love you. You look so natural. You're like you just walked off your porch and went up in there and did it real quick and got $1 million and left. I loved it. But Miss Cher, oh girl, you something else. You look good for 75. I love that. Now, there's a movie that I am looking forward to. I am looking forward to Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born. Oh, yes. I want to see the Lady Gaga. I want to see what she's doing with Barbra Streisand's remake of A Star Is Born. Yes. Now, those were Stephanie Stevens' movie reviews for 2018. I've seen a lot of movies in the last year, but those are just the ones that I wanted to see. Were more anticipated to see. So as you can see, I'm going to count them down for you right now. Solo, 2.5 stars. Black Panther, 4.5 stars. You must see that. Jurassic World, 2.5 stars. You don't need to see that. Go on $5 a day. Same thing with Annihilation, only on $5 a day. Oh, that movie was terrible. The Rock, Rampage, 2.5. If you have nothing else to do, Rock always looks good. That's the only reason to go. But it's probably not good to spend $5 just to see him do the same old, same old. Ant-Man, Ant-Man. That was a real bad movie. Don't go see that at all. Oh, Lord. Michelle couldn't even say that. College Night, 2 stars. Bad movie. Ocean's 8, 2 stars. Oops, Sandra. Oops, girl. I can only say oops. And leave Rihanna home next time. Leave Rihanna home. Leave her to Pacific Rim. Because leave Rihanna home. Oh, that was horrible. Now, one of my favorite movies, Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War, 4.5 stars. Bad ending, though. Bad ending. Yes, those are my movie reviews, except for Incredibles 2. 3 stars. The baby saved the movie. Yes, he did. He saved that movie. Thank you, baby. The Gerber people saved it. And then, of course, we have the fabulous Mamma Mia. Now, that was good. The first musical live musical, singing musical. I didn't walk out of. Thank you, Cher. You saved the girl. Otherwise, I would have been out the door in 5 seconds. But thank you guys so much for listening to me rant and rave about the movies that I have seen. But I will be updating you on all of the new movies that are coming up that I will see. Remember, Imagine Cinemas, it's always good to see any movie on $5 day. You can never go wrong. Even if the movie is bad, it's worth at least $5. Well, some of the ones Steven Spielberg made this year, Well, anyway, I recommend every Tuesday, if you're going to go see a movie, go see the movies on Tuesdays. Popcorn's cheap. Pop's cheap. Don't be sneaking it into the movie theater from Dollarama. I did that a few times and almost got caught and thrown out. And make sure that you see the movie all the way through, because I've jumped up a few times in the middle of the movie and left, and then the ending or the middle was the good part. I'm Stephanie Stevens for Stephanie's Tea Room. Thank you guys so much for listening to me for my movie reviews for 2018. I know some of them are old, some of them are new, but you love me anyway. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Stephanie's Tea Room. Over and out, everybody. Have a great week.